Premium stats are back. Steve Palazzolo here, along with Sam Monson, coming to you from PFF headquarters, and it's all about premium stats, Sam. We actually brought it back to the market. It is the product that PFF was built upon a few years ago, way back when you helped start the entire company. We had to pull it off the market for a few years because it was just too valuable, right? We had to give it to teams. We had to give it to networks. It was far too valuable. But it's back on the market in its original form. Explain to everyone, when they get PFF Elite and they have access to premium stats, what are they getting?
Yeah, premium stats is the best product that PFF has ever sold. It was so valuable that we did have to take it off the market, but we were still giving it to networks, to teams, to everybody behind the scenes. It's a phenomenal product. It's the stuff that we always use behind the scenes to write articles, to do all of our data stuff, because it's the best way of displaying all this PFF data. When you go in to premium stats right now, there are so many ways to access the data. You can go to positions. You can hit each different position, see this giant wall of data, grading, advanced numbers, all right in front of you. You can look, search by individual players, go to player pages, see breakdowns of, if it's quarterbacks, you can look at a passing map. You can see how they did under pressure versus the blitz. Or just basic box score numbers or snap.
Even just the game-by-game grading, that has been a big request the last couple of years. That is all here.
That's the extra level that this has that the Elite Stats didn't necessarily have. You can go to each individual game. You can see the data from those encounters. If you look at the Super Bowl, you can dial straight in. You can see how everybody graded in the Super Bowl. You can see the statistics that they accounted, whether it's passing stats, whether it's rushing stats, all the numbers we just talked about on the position level, you can dial down, see those on a game-by-game level. You can look at who was covering who in the Super Bowl and the kind of statistics they gave up, the receiving numbers, the passing numbers, all this kind of stuff. This is the best product PFF has ever done, and it's going to get better in a couple of months when we dive into Premium version 2.0. We're going to revamp the whole thing, upgrade it, and give it out again.
Yeah, it's going to look a little bit prettier in a couple months. And the one thing you failed to mention is now you can go back previous years as well. Our most recent Signature Stats product, which was a part of PFF Elite, we had 2 years worth of stuff, and it was just our Signature Stats. But if you want to know how well Tom Brady did back in 2006, it's all in there. We even have a few, I like to call them Easter eggs. There's a couple extra Super Bowls in there.
Bonus Super Bowl.
You got to go find them. 1996 might be in there, so there's a couple extra bonus Super Bowls that you can go check out. But it's every single player in the NFL dating back to 2006. I get lost in this sometimes, going back and seeing how well we graded everybody. So it's a lot of fun. It's good to have it back. If you guys have PFF Elite, you can go check it out right now. If you don't have PFF Elite, you gotta give it a look. And if you guys have Edge and you're like, hey, I paid $40 for Edge, I really want Elite, but I don't want to repay, you can use the promo code ELITEUP. So that'll save you the $40 that you already paid on Edge. We'll take that off the Elite price, and you guys will have access to this. And I promise this will get you through the offseason, right? With free agency, with the draft, and going back and looking at how well your team's drafted. This should keep everybody busy until the season starts.
Yeah, and this is now just part of your Elite product. This is on top of everything else you were already getting in that package. Signature Stats, the stuff that was on the website before, is your main statistical tool on PFF. That's just part of Premium Stats.
Just a fraction, really.
Tabs at the top page. You can go into the Signature Stats. You can dive into the way you were doing stuff beforehand. But in addition to that, we've got all this other stuff, the by position, by team, by week. There's so many different ways to dive into this data and look at all the numbers we've got. This is the thing you've been wanting for. This is the thing you've been looking for the past few years. The best product we've ever done. It's back.
If you want to go back and see how well J.J. Watt actually played in 2013, 14, compare that to Aaron Donald, it is all a part of it. So it's Premium Stats, it's back. If you guys have PFF Elite, congratulations. You just got handed Premium Stats. If you guys have Edge, it's Elite Up to get there. And if you guys don't have any of the products, go check it out, profootballfocus.com. You will not be disappointed in PFF Elite. Premium Stats is back and only a part of the entire package.